Greetings. Welcome to Growth Hacking Show, where we bring founders, CEOs, entrepreneurs, senior entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants come and share their experiences so that way you can avoid the mistakes they have gone through. So you don't have to pay for that cost. And plus you can learn their success secrets. So let's join together on this episode. We have very special guest. He is the founder of Audience Magnet and a chief storyteller, because until you learn how to tell your story from heart to heart, having a conversation with your prospect, with your leads, until they connect, you have a heart to heart connection with them, until they really buy into your story. Let me assure you, even though you're getting a customers or clients, they are not the right customers, because once they are actually buy into your story, like have a bond with you, they will buy from you forever. You don't have to find new customers every other day. So please join me to give a warm welcome to Dennis Morrison from London, UK. He came all the way through this video to you, so that way please give him a warm welcome. Dennis, welcome.
Hi, Siddique. Pleasure to be on your show.
So Dennis, let me start with this. Where were you? What happened? Who you were surrounded with that inspired you to become a storyteller and filmmaker?
Oh, that's a great question. It started a long time ago. It's like many people, when you leave school, you kind of, well, actually, let me go back. When I was like 16, I did some work experience in
you can go back as long as you want to be. Hey, when I was born, so that's okay.
And so this was in a big company in the city, and it was so boring. And I remember it to this day. I remember saying to myself in the third person, I respect my brain so much, I will never put you through that ever again. So that started my journey of like, well, okay, what do I want to do? And then when I was like 18, I was an extra on some film sets doing commercials. And that was really the first time that I saw this world. This is a little way back, so pre-digital. And I was like, wow, people do this? And I was like, I want to do this. I want to do this. So I literally spent like a year pounding the concrete in London, Soho, looking for a job to start at the bottom. It took that long, but I was determined that I was going to do this. So that's how I kind of really started on this journey.
Oh, that was a great epiphany moment. So you have been doing this so long, so we are going to learn from you so much. And to this one, here's my fully loaded questions. So based on your experience of doing it so long, what are the top 3 missteps to avoid when you want to grow your business?
Well, I think one of the biggest missteps is trying to be like everyone else. Not really embracing you as you, understanding that your difference is what stands out. We're kind of bombarded by all these gurus and all these people, and we admire them, but then we think we need to emulate them. But we have to be, as you know, I think Caroline McHugh said, we need to be good at being ourselves as they are as good as being themselves. So I'd say that's the first misstep people take, you know, really kind of, and we all go through it. I mean, I sometimes feel very uncomfortable having to do things. You look at other people, you think, oh, I'd like to do it that way or this way. But it's our secret sauce. That's what makes us stand out. But more importantly, we want to attract the people who like us, who like how we approach things. They're the very people that we want to attract. So the best way to do that is to be our unique and quirky self and embrace it.
Okay, that's a one. I need 3 of them. So you have.
Oh, there's more. Okay. So the other one is thinking you can't tell a story. We hear so many people nowadays talking about telling stories. You must use storytelling in your marketing, but no one gives you a plan. No one gives you a step-by-step approach. They always seem to use Star Wars as, hey, do it like Luke Skywalker. But what we really want is someone who can guide us, that we can do it without feeling that we're from Hollywood. So really, it's about knowing that storytelling is a learnable skill and all of us can do it. And the third thing, what shall I say is the third thing? I'd say the third thing, there's so many things, but the third thing I'd say is thinking you can tell one type of story and that covers everything. We have many different audience members at different stages of the funnel. Yeah. So really there are different avatars. So you have to construct stories targeting that specific avatar. So there's many, but I hope those three will really get people going and thinking, firstly, they can do it themselves. It's learnable and it's about creating multiple stories.
Hopefully, I have your permission to ask you a follow-up question on the stories.
You have my permission for anything, Siddique.
Oh my God, that's a scary one. Don't give it.
Oh my gosh, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, okay, it's all good. So on the stories, on a different part of the funnel, we need a different level of stories because the different type of avatars are going through the different level of funnels. I understand. Do we have to kind of, those stories has to be real, or there's some made up stories, or like quote unquote fake stories, like a fake news these days, or like is like just to make them happy and have them buy from you, or they have to be authentic, what happened to someone or whoever that is?
That's a really good question. Remember that the most important person is your audience. They're the hero. So it's really stories that resonate with them. And what do you resonate with? All of us are in some type of pain in some capacity. It's really understanding and speaking in their language where they can think, oh my God, you're speaking directly to me. I didn't realize I was thinking or feeling this, but you've articulated it in a way that, really resonates with me. So yes, these stories can be, there's a mixture of stories. There's stories that are from your own perspective, but there's also stories where you're wearing the same shoes as your target audience. So I wouldn't say they're made up, but they're told from different perspectives. Does that make sense?
Yes, definitely. Thank you for clarifying. So yeah, I'm a student, so I listen to every word when guest is speaking. And I'm sure the people who are watching that, they do the same thing because they're trained to follow these interviews on every episode. So Dennis, so what are your top 3 success secrets for a business growth?
Sorry, top 3 success secrets of what?
To grow your business, because people who are watching, they want to grow their business.
Okay, so
based on your experience.
I will give you 3. I don't know if they're the top 3 because many people have different top 3s.
No, we are looking for your top 3.
My top 3. Okay, my top 3 is working on being yourself. That's, I think, a highly up there. Understanding that different is better than better. The other thing is you have to take full control of the marketing and sales in your business. You can't farm this out to someone because you need to be speaking in your own authentic voice. And someone else can't do that. So I think that's really important. You have to stop saying to yourself, oh, I can't do this. Oh, it's too difficult. This is the most important thing. And actually, once you start embracing it, you'll start enjoying it because you're being yourself and you're targeting and attracting your ideal audience. That's what we all want, isn't it? Our ideal audience. And I'd say the other thing is always be willing to learn, but it's just in time learning. Learn what you need to go to the next step. And I've done this many times, and sure many of you have as well. Well, we learn something, we think we need to know more and more, and we check that out. And all we're doing is just adding to that pool of knowledge that we already have, but we may not be executing. It's about execution. So it's about limiting the amount that we intake and targeting while we intaking it. Is it going to move us forward? And do I need it right now? So for example, there's no point spending ages looking up about messenger bots if you're not ready to use it for another 3 to 6 months. What do you need right now? Focus on that, and that will help you move forward. But more importantly, it will get you out your comfort zone, and you'll start feeling more confident about what you're doing.
Amazing. Be yourself, so that way learn about yourself and then take a full control of your marketing, 360 angle of your marketing.
Yeah.
In fact, my mentor Alex Mondosian says, you are in a marketing business, does not matter what business you are in.
Yes.
And I love that, just in time learning. Whatever you needed now, learn it now, implement, execute, see the results. That way it gives you more confidence and you keep making progress.
Yeah.
And because the same thing, then you will develop a habit of actually just in time learning and keep making the progress.
Yeah.
Very high percent, only a single digit percent people actually learn and implement. Rest is just they are passionate to learn. They never
Yeah.
implement virtually anything.
Yes.
So Dennis, how are you growing your own business right now?
That's a great question. We're all kind of growing our business. Hello. Oh, the screen's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have created a masterclass which really guides people on how they can start using storytelling in their business and why it's so important. And so through that, the right audience who can see and feel that I can help them will join our program and will start crafting stories for their business. Now, to be clear, I focused on implementation. It's not training for training. It's about doing. I'm very much about implementation. So our whole program is about you, if you join as a member, implementing and taking action, because that's how you build the muscle. That's how you get strong. And I think there's too many courses and training out there that end up becoming a brain dump. We watch it, we consume it, we watch it all. But I go back to what I said earlier. Are you taking action on it? What type of action are you taking on it? Because without action, it's just information. And information is everywhere, but it might not take us to where we need to go and need to grow. So that's my focus, is enabling others to find their own unique voice and be able to use storytelling at every stage of the funnel, whether that's for landing pages, Facebook Lives, doing podcasts, emails, their own email automation. It's understanding the craft, the art of storytelling, but more than understanding it, practicing it so you become better and better. And it becomes a muscle that you love to flex every single day.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. So how the Growth Hacking Show community, people who are watching this right now, how they can support you, Dennis?
Well, more importantly is, how can I support you? I mean, first and foremost, I do have a masterclass. So if people are interested, they can sign up to watch the masterclass, and then we can take it from there. I think one of the most important things from my point of view is I want people to get results. I'm really focused on people building their skills, building their confidence, and saying, wow, I can do. Wow, I didn't know I could do that. But more importantly, taking control of the marketing and sales in their business, because I think that's the biggest stumbling block for single business owners, coaches, consultants, course creators. You know, it's create, but how do I get my audience? How do I put myself out there? How can I do it without just copying someone else? So that's my question, is if you feel that you'd like to know more, please watch the masterclass. You're going to learn a lot just on the masterclass. And after that, if you do feel that what we're offering can be of benefit, then please join. But you don't have to watch the masterclass and join. It's not about that. It's really about you taking control and embracing that, yes, I can do it. I may have stuff to learn, but if I put the right attitude and aptitude towards it, I will get there and learn it.
Wonderful. That's amazing. Dennis, as we are about to wrap up, what would you say as a final word?
Oh, my final word to everyone out there is, yes, we know it's challenging out there. There's a lot of competition out there. And quite a few of us, including me, we struggle being ourselves online. Yep. Even myself, in front of people, in front of an audience, not a problem. But online, I'm still learning to be totally me. I'm still learning that. So we don't all feel comfortable. So embrace that. More importantly, I'm not that important. You're not that important. Therefore, just get out there, because the people who think you're important will find you if you're out there. If you're stuck at home, hiding behind something, and I've done this myself, by the way, yeah, no one will find you, no matter how fantastic or great or transformational your offer is.
Wonderful. Thank you. Very, very well said. Janice, thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with us today on the behalf of Growth Hacking Show community and our entire team. We really appreciate you.
Thank you, Siddique. My pleasure. Thank you for having me on your show.
This is Mohammed Siddique signing off from Atlanta, Georgia, wishing you good luck, good sales. I do hope our path across again with an amazing guest. Until then, all best wishes.
Take care. Bye.